obedience officers join with Sheriff Arpaio and Sheriff Mack peacefully, legally, constitutionally lead the American people and hand out pink slips. And like Donald Trump says, you're fired.
Yeah. You're fired. Yeah, exactly. You're fired. The best thing you can do for people in broadcasting right now. You're fired. Get rid of them. I mean, if they want to act like a bunch of greedy I don't know, leeches. I guess you want to call. Yeah, I guess you want to call them leeches because you're just leeching on a story and they're just sucking this. You're milking a story like a dead cow right now. They're sucking on it. That's what they're doing. They're sucking on these stories like happened in Missouri. That's all they're doing, and they're not even talking about ISIS or Israel right now. The biggest threat, even Charles Cameron's got it correct. The biggest threat right now.
We need to help Israel. We need to help the Muslims in Iraq. Because once if they overrun Iraq totally, the next country is going to be Syria, and then after they attack Syria, they're going to go towards the Mediterranean, where my family comes from that boot, and they're going to attack all those countries.
Right.
And the peaceful Muslims don't want to be involved in this. They really don't.
Right.
And they want to live. They want to live peacefully. So we need to help them, and we need to help the Jews, and we need to help Europe, and we need to save our own country, and we need to restore sovereignty and stop this insanity, because if we don't, and those tweets and those videos and those messages from ISIS, they're pretty serious, and I take them seriously.
Yeah, I know. I do too. So, if we got the warnings, is national radio doing anything about it? No. Is public television doing anything about it? No. Why is that? Because they do not want to have. They want to ignore this issue, just like 9/11. You see, we had a big wake-up call back in 1993. Remember, 1993, the World Trade Center was attacked. And what we had the warnings from these people telling it before we had the internet. There was a warning.
Actually at OKC.
Right.
Then that was the warning.
Right.
9/11 was the genocide of the American people, and that's why they celebrated the victory that the radical terrorists did. Right. And then that was the declaration of war on America.
Yep, and we're still having it. So there you go. And what are we doing? We are just walking away from it. That's what we're doing. That's very scary. How come we're doing that? We
won't be able to walk away from it if they continue to come into our country and the FBI's hands are tied, law enforcement's hands are tied, and they disarm Americans. I mean, we would be like sitting ducks.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's... we're going to end it right there. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And we'll have you again after we'll have you again next week for sure. We'll have you back next week. So.
Well, God bless you, Mark. God bless America. God bless our law enforcement, military, and may God open the hearts of everyone in MSM and their minds, and so that they will help to start sharing information with Americans on how to restore our Constitution, our borders, and how to protect our children and our grandchildren so that they too will be free and liberated and have rights. Because the people at the top who want to deny us our rights are living off of our hard-earned tax dollars for 238 years that was accumulated for our children's inheritance and future generations, and they are jetting about and having a good old time while the American people are truly, truly suffering.
Yep, they are, and that's what's happening right now in this country. So we are like a social nation right now. We're no longer a free nation anymore. We are a socialist nation because we have a terrorist in the White House. So with that being said, thank you so much. We'll see you again next week, Rose.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.